Welcome back to the
This gonna be a fight. Tyson and you.
What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Real Distraction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean. We here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got when a gang leader confronted Tyson. Okay, man. Look, this popped up into my homepage. Was it 2 days ago? It was like 2 days ago, something like that. It was over the weekend. But I was gonna watch it just by myself, and I said, you know what, man? Let's just react to it, bro. Like, we gonna fight week gonna continue for another week and a half or something like that. So we gonna run this up, see what they talking about. Apparently it's on trending, so yeah, it literally just came out, bro, going crazy. But we gonna run this up, see what they talking about. This is brought to us by Blvd Classic. Make sure to go subscribe to that channel, get them up there, get them to 35K, man. Let's see what they got to say, man. Blvd Classic recaps the infamous two-fight saga between Tyson and gang leader Mitch Green. All right, so I don't even know. I ain't never heard of this dude. I ain't never heard of this fight that Tyson had or nothing like that. But we gonna learn about it today, man. If you guys got some more videos you want me to react to, get at me in the comments, or get at me, even better, get at me on Instagram, Sean W. Tyler. Send me something to react to, and I'll bring that to the page ASAP for y'all. Especially if it looks dope. That's pretty much it, man. Let's get into this, see what they talking about. Oh, I also did reaction to Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero. They got a fight coming this Saturday. So I looked at Rolly Romero's like highlights, some of his best knockouts, and I looked at the destructive power of Gervonta Davis. So for my boxing fans, go run that up too. That was over. I did that over the weekend a couple days ago. So that's it. Let's go run this up.
You know it. You hit me. This gonna be a fight. Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Welcome back to the big fight recap here on Blvd Classic.
He pulled his glasses off. Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging.
Dang, look at young ass Steve Harvey. Young ass Steve Harvey. Whoa.
Out his head.
On today's video, we revisit the infamous two-fight saga between Mike Tyson and Mitch Green. A genuine beef that 10 rounds of boxing couldn't squash, as the two would face off one more time on the street, this time in a much shorter affair with a decisive victor. Let's get right to it.
What is going on?
Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound.
After Tyson's 10-round decision to James Quick Tillis in 1986, the invincibility aura from Kid Dynamite took a slight knock as the two heavyweights battled out a much closer fight than the boxing fans and bookmakers expected.
How disappointed are you that the knockout string is over?
Not at all. If anything, I feel relieved, and I'm confident if I wanted to, I could have knocked them out.
It was Tyson's first time going the distance, as he had finished his previous 19 opponents all inside the opening 2 or 3 rounds.
I ain't never seen this Tillis fight. And if I did, no, I never seen 86. No, I used to watch the Tyson fights with my my grandparents' house, my family, but I was mad young, bro, and Tyson was getting older. But if I should check this Tillis fight out, let me know in the comments.
That gave some of the other heavyweight contenders an incentive to catch this teenage dynamo early, halt the hype train, and earn the highest possible payday outside of a championship fight.
Tyson say, gonna give me a fight. I want Mike Tyson. Point blank. Michelle Tyson. He's a mo. I'm gonna knock him out.
Mitch Green was one of the first fighters to utilize the new age of digital camcorders to get his message out there to boxing fans.
Now I'm gonna show you something. Feast your eyes on a real heavyweight.
There was no social media in those days, but local news stations and televised sports networks such as HBO would air the clips during a broadcast to gauge the fans' reaction.
Power. I ain't no joke.
Boy, the way he threw bro used 0 legs, 0 hips, 0 core to throw all 12, 15 of those punches, bro. I feel like he gonna get washed, bro. He do look kind of big, though. He do look like he big and he got some height to him, but he literally just did like He didn't throw no shoulder, no core, no obliques, no hips, nothing. Like, he just said, I don't know, dog. In the street, that might work.
My name is Mitch Green. Now you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
It's probably due to audio
Okay, there you
compression
go.
over time, but I can honestly say I have difficulty understanding what Mitch Green is saying. Two clear things were the muscle flexing and homophobic slurs, and bizarrely enough, as far as my research suggests, this was enough to land him a shot at the hottest prospect in world boxing.
From Detroit? I thought he was
Growing
from
up
LA.
on the tough streets of Detroit, Mitch Green was a prominent player in 1970s New York gang warfare. By the age of 17, he had witnessed his father lose his life in a bizarre Western-style quick-draw shootout, not long before being shot twice himself, fortunately escaping with non-fatal injuries. Green tried to escape gang life by joining the UBA boxing gym in New York, but by this time his ties to the street were too pronounced, as he was now hailed the king of New York street gangs by the NYPD for his role as gang leader in the deadly Bloods crew. Things slowly started to change for Mitch as his reputation as a gang leader was exceeded by that of a talented amateur boxer, the muscular 6'5" big man that was racking up copious.
There you go, fellas. Hey, man. Utilize your talents for better things. If you angry, get in that gym. Go learn how to box or something. Go take that and do something with that, man. You know what I mean? Take them talents in the streets and use them for something that's productive in your life. All right? Message. For real.
Tournament success, including several New York Golden Gloves.
From the Bronx, New York, undefeated in 5 professional bouts with 1 draw.
Green took to the professional ring in 1980 and quickly started racking up wins over journeyman and fringe contenders such as Jumbo Cummings. Champion in waiting Trevor Berbick became the first man to beat Green in 1985, where Mitch made a good account of himself, only losing by majority decision. Both Tyson and Green were on the fringe of a world title shot, so regardless of the antics, the two were on a likely collision course. The trash talk from Green just helped build more interest in the fight, which in turn certainly struck a chord with Tyson, who openly admitted to hating that ugly mother effer.
And Mike
That
Tyson,
sound like
traditionally, no robe, no socks. He says it makes him feel like a warrior, makes him feel like a gladiator.
Tyson met Green for the first time in May 1986 at Madison Square Garden. It was Tyson's first match at a prestigious boxing venue and also the first to be covered by a large television network. Yet, the occasion didn't change the traditional no robe, no socks attire. He was all business and had a personal vendetta to settle with the now not-so-confident-looking Mitch "Blood" Green.
And was so much a factor in the last fight that we showed you here on HBO that he didn't double.
Man, Mitch got that height. That's the only thing I'm gonna give him. He got that height, and it looks like he got a good power with them hands. Technique not really there from what I've seen, but he definitely got power and he got length and height for sure.
Up. He just was a little bit lazy, especially in the later rounds. So we'll see what he does about that against Mitch Green.
Technique off though.
Always aggressive, right in front of his man. That was just some head movement. Quicker shot. There's the left hook I was talking about.
He did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble.
Give it to him, Tyson.
Good left hand by Tyson.
Everyone has a plan until they get their mouthguard punched out of the ring in the first round. While Green had all the physical advantages, Tyson's supreme boxing skills and speed negated the gap in size and weight, backing up Green from the opening bell, slipping and countering, forcing the much bigger man into survival mode from the word go.
Big right hand against Tillis. And what a shot! That is an awesome shot.
Tyson punched out Green's mouthguard again in the third,
Hello.
whereafter he started mocking his opponent for having a wide gulping mouth, stalking him across the ring, landing fierce, single power.
Yo, Tyson said, I'm about to Muhammad Ali your ass. Tyson said, I'm about to Muhammad Ali your ass, boy.
That is an awesome shot.
Tyson punched out Green's mouthguard again in the
shit.
third, whereafter he started mocking his opponent for having a wide gulping mouth, stalking him across the ring, landing fierce, single power punches.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Another big left hook.
Hey, Tyson, there, good uppercut. He has to take a stand eventually. Another couple body shots. Well, he's smiling. Tyson is smiling, but see, Green has those fast hands.
The fight became so routine by the closing stages, the crowd knew they were witnessing a foregone conclusion. Tyson himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer, Kevin Rooney, while he was trying to deliver him intricate strategies and details regarding the fight.
Well, Kevin Rooney is in there and just jabbering away 100 miles a minute. Mike Tyson leaned over and just kissed him.
Tyson,
that boy having fun out there,
trying to score the knockout, but Green's disinclination to engage allowed him to grab and clinch his way to safety, resulting in him losing 9 out of 10 of the rounds on every judge's scorecard.
But we knew deep inside that I was going to win this fight so easy because of his style. He's a gang tough opponent, and he took some fairly decent shots. But as you know, I won comfortably, and I didn't try for the knockout, and I used a great deal of discipline in there, not knocking him out.
Tyson claimed he carried Green the 10.
I was gonna say he could have easily dropped him. He just wanted to embarrass him. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to embarrass him because Tyson talked a lot of shit. For that dude to talk a lot of shit too, it's like, nah, I gotta embarrass him now. I can't just knock him out. I gotta embarrass this dude.
10-round distance on purpose to punish him for as long as possible. And whether it was true or not, Green's personal pride was hurt, and he was willing to do whatever it took to restore a sliver of respect amongst his peers. Green retired from boxing after the Tyson loss and returned to the street to earn a living from selling drugs. He always planned to one day get Tyson back in the ring, but as his years of inactivity ensued, Tyson progressed to one of the most dominant heavyweight.
Bro went from this close to a title match to saying, fuck it, I'm for the streets. I'm back in the streets, fuck it. Damn. Bro said, nah, I'm cool. Bro worked his way up from being in the streets to damn near getting a shot at a title in boxing, heavyweight boxing, and said, nah, I'm cool. Back to the streets I go. This ain't nobody touching me over here. That's different, bro. You made a nigga who went from gangbanging to boxing to go right back into gangbanging. That's crazy.
Heavyweight champions of all time, undefeated and undisputed. The days of fighting lingering contenders such as Mitch Green were over. It wasn't until a couple of years after their fight that the two would meet again, this time in Green's element, the street. In the early hours of August 23, 1988, Mitch Green got wind that Tyson was shopping at a local clothing store close by to where he ran things on the street. Tyson had traveled a fair distance to pick up a luxury leather jacket handmade by one of his friends over at Dapper Dan's. As Tyson was chilling in the store with his entourage, Mitch Green burst through the door on his own, high on angel dust, demanding Tyson either give him a rematch or empty his pockets right there on the spot. Tyson, of course, no stranger to altercations on the street, dragged Mitch Green outside and pummeled him to the ground multiple times.
Exactly.
Spectators said that the fight was short, violent, and very one-sided. In fact, it was no longer than 15 to 20 seconds, but that's more than long enough for the heavyweight champion to inflict severe damage. There is no footage of the fight, regardless of the clickbait you see on YouTube, but there were many accounts of what happened that all aligned, all except Green's account, where he claimed Tyson sucker punched him and ran.
Who threw the first punch here?
He did. He sucker punched me because he's with his friends, you know, and when he hit me, and I said I couldn't get a chance to really get to him like I wanted because everybody was like,
bro, you came in there high off the shits, tried to rob him. You tried to rob a dude who just schooled you in the ring. Now you ain't got no gloves on. There ain't no referee. You ain't got no gloves on for protection. You ain't got no mouth guard on. There ain't no clinching. What was you thinking? You wasn't thinking, obviously. But damn, bro. Don't do this. Now you trying to get some money. That's tough.
pulling me, you know, holding me, like, so he could get away from me. And so he get away, and he ran from me.
Green was certain the Tyson scuffle, which became mainstream news around the world, would add enough public intrigue to get his rival back in the ring. But Mitch had already burnt his bridges among the promoters in the sport, with his violent threats to Don King in the past already shadow banning him from ever earning any serious money in the ring again. After Green's failed attempts to get the rematch with Tyson, he filed a civil lawsuit for $20 million due to the injuries he suffered during their fight. The former gang leader came away with one small W to coincide with a long list of L's, winning the case and being awarded $45,000, close to what his purse was during their professional fight in 1986.
Yeah, I remember seeing Mitch Green's eye after that. It was like,
he broke his socket. Broke the eye socket. Yeah.
He broke his eye socket. Man.
Damn.
The eye socket. You gotta hit really hard to do some like that, right?
Green returned to the ring 7 years later, but at that point he was a shell of his former self and was beaten by journeymen with losing records until he hung him out for good in 2005. As of 2022, Green is still a large-as-life character, but now employs his energy into his love of Christianity. He still has a gripe with Tyson, but I think it's fair to say the two have now moved on, and whenever the topic is brought up today, they both make light of their infamy.
Much respect to Mitch Green for that, though. You feel me? Take your talents, take whatever it is. He's a charismatic, larger than life, big personality type of person. Use that and convert people to a better lifestyle or something. You was there in the streets, so you could talk to the kids that's in the streets or the younger men who's in the streets now and help them find a better way. Respect that, bro. Respect.
This 30-year feud.
That didn't work. The boy scared to death. That's we had the street fight. The boy scared to death.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't y'all have a street fight, Mitch?
For the ring, for the street. Thinking the man would do something about it. He wouldn't do nothing. Oh, man, he freaked me out.
Did you know that actually Tyson and Sal are good friends and he comes to the show? He knew, look there. Yeah, it's like Tyson. You see that? I know what you meant.
Wow. Anyways, when a gang leader confronted Tyson, that was an interesting story. I've never heard of that in my life, bro. Never heard of that in my life, man. But that's interesting, man. So, y'all let me know what you think about this. Get at me in the comments. If you guys want to see some more boxing videos, you know what to do. Get at me in the comments. Get at me on Instagram. Send me whatever it is that you think I can react to. And that's it, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real's rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.